Hi everybody, this is Ro coming to you once again from Myrtle Avenue Studio. I'm filming this particular recording on New Year's Eve 2018. Again, New Year's Eve 2018. So tomorrow will be 2019. So it's tomorrow. Yeah, the end of the year is here. I don't know about you, but it went by really quick. It was a very productive year for Ro. I think most of you know the big thing that happened is we put out the debut album. The debut album is called Tears and Smiles, and because of you fans, we've been getting a lot of great responses. So I wanted to take this opportunity once again to thank you. The other cool thing that was happening kind of towards the latter part of 2018 is I started putting together an actual live band. Most of the singing that I was doing in the early part of 2016 and 17 and even 2018, I've been using mostly backing tracks where it was just me with a backing track in the background, and I wanted to kind of amp things up, so to speak. So I've been slowly kind of putting together my own band. I call them the Tears and Smiles Band, and I've already got a piano player, an individual doing drums, and then a young lady doing violin. And if you've watched any of the videos, you've probably seen some of those live performances. And so I'm going to continue to work on that. I want to bring in some guitar players. I'd like to bring in a lead guitar player and even a bass guitar player. That way we can start doing more of those upbeat kind of rock and roll type songs. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to happen. It's just kind of a slow process. Trying to find the right musicians. That fit with what it is I do in terms of the music. The other thing I wanted to kind of share with you, and I'm gonna make it official as of today. I want to let you know what I'm going to be doing next year, which is starting tomorrow. So I'm already going to start working on. In fact, I've already started working on my sophomore album. That's what they call it, your album number 2. And the sophomore album that I'm going to be doing is a tribute album. The tribute album that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be calling it Keith Cassidy. Keith Cassidy. And the reason why I'm calling it Keith Cassidy is it's a tribute to the music of David Cassidy and the Partridge Family. David Cassidy and the Partridge Family. I think most of you know that when David Cassidy was on the show The Partridge Family, his name on the show was Keith Partridge. And his real name is David Cassidy. So I'm kind of taking those two names and kind of bringing them together. So it's Keith, as in Keith Partridge, Cassidy, as in David Cassidy, Keith Cassidy. And I like the fact that they both kind of have that C or K sound to it, so it makes it sound and it's going to look kind of cool when we do the album later. So that's what I'm going to start working on as of 2019, and the way that I'm going to do it, just like I did with the Tears and Smiles album, I'm going to go ahead and release one single at a time. One single at a time. I'm hoping to do 12 singles, and then when I get to the end of that 12, we'll bundle them all together, and then we'll call it an album, so to speak. But you'll get to hear them one single at a time. So it's not a coincidence that I've got David Cassidy over here on over my shoulder. So we're inside of my studio. So this is actually the back of my studio door here, and it's also not a coincidence that I'm wearing the pattern for the Partridge Family bus. And not only do I have it on my shirt, I also have it on my shoes. So I wear these cool little Partridge Family shoes oftentimes when I'm doing the Partridge Family songs, when I'm performing them live. And so that's it. Just wanted to kind of recap 2018 and officially announce what my plans are for 2019. So I hope 2018 was a good year for you. It was for Ro. And I will see you next year. So, Happy New Year. Tears and Smiles.